Like the Bmw, right? And I always wanted a 320i or a 325i, right? I see the moon, I see the moon, I see the moon. Oh, when you're looking at
Action, where is the action engine?
So right now, the drifter is back, and I have something new in store. Something new in store. So this is my Bmw F20 series 2015, and recently I thought about it. Why not turn this into a drift car, since it already comes rear-wheel drive from factory, right? It has the stability and everything that is needed to drift, and it's new, so I don't have to do any body work. I know a lot of you guys are wondering what's going on with the ladder, where's the ladder. I got the text and I got the comments under the videos asking about their vlogs, what's going on with their vlogs, what's going on with the ladder, and so on. However, due to some factors beyond my control, structural integrity factors with the ladder, I had to scrap the ladder project because the ladder rot more than anything. It rots a lot. So as you well up something, it rotten back. So it makes no sense. You'll just spend all of your money fixing and bodywork in the car and not putting the money in performance. So I scrapped that project, and I was looking for a nice shell. However, I wanted something unique. You know that drift comes originally automatic from factory, so the challenge will be to turn it into a manual car, which the kit is not here in Jamaica, so I would have to build and pretty much convert things to make it work, which is possible. One of the main challenge that I have is due to the fact that the car is new, so there's not a lot of supporting parts available. So a lot of it will have to be built from scratch and machine shop and so on. But you know that the drifter is capable. I have done it before, so I will do it again. Right? So to give you guys a start, and maybe you guys have not heard this car before. Maybe you have. Maybe you see me drifting it on TikTok and stuff. It's a nice car. It's a very nice car. It's a nice car and it sounds damn good. So the car sounds good and it's a nice car. However, it's not fun, it's boring because it's automatic. So the challenge right now is to change all of this into something that is usable, which I am planning to do. It's going to be hard, however, it's not impossible. So I'm going to have to change out all of this, remove the 8 HP transmission and engine, and put something that is more reliable and also more fun. Wash car, very good. Anytime I pass from all this intro, say I am sort out the do. See, one thing, you know, I now own a rear drive vehicle and I figure turn, you know, because I have a little turn up there, I open like to me, I always slide the car, you know. But one thing, I now have a rear drive car and car fi turn and you see me a reverse and I go forward, one click, whoop, and flick you around. Yeah man, the vibes up the place. Boss, active. Yes brother. A machine, man.
Day 2.
Alright, day 2 of the bill. So pretty much it's a clutch day. So I purchased this clutch and just tore up this spare. I almost tore it up, but it's pretty much like some warranty or something on it. But it's from Clutch Expert. These persons specialize in dual clutch system and all of that nice thing that the underman them love. So you know that they make very good clutch, right? Like ACT. So I chose this brand due to the the background in technology, clutch technology that they have. So this is a stage 4 clutch, which can hold the power. Planning to run a lot of power from the 1nz. I'm planning to run a lot of power due to the fact that this car comes with about 150 horsepower to the crank. So you have to run more than that to get this car to do what I want to do. So this clutch now is rated for more than 300 foot-pound of torque, right? And let me show you my conversion, what's going on. This is what's going on. So this is a diesel gearbox from a pickup, right? And right now I'm doing my conversion to make it work. And it's 1.2. It has done before. I've done it before. So this is nothing hard. As you can see, I'm just doing it on my veranda. The cutting is still here. I have a damaged 1nz block that I'm using it to mock up the new box. It literally took me about half an hour to build this conversion to let the box work, and it's pretty much bolt on. Alright, so with the box removed, and now on the flywheel section of it, I'm seeing here where the clutch is a little bit larger than what was expected. The 1nz use a 210mm clutch as the biggest clutch, right? Clutch this. This one look like it's about 300 and something. The last time I measured it was 9.5 inches. The 1nz largest clutch this that you can use is I think it's a 8-inch clutch. So it's about 1.5 inches over what is recommended. So some conversion or something has to be done to let it work, but something that can be done. So I'm going to work on that part. So stay tuned. So BMW day, conversion day, make it work. Yes man. The engine out there, bossy, AC, take out all the unnecessary things. Let's see if we can get out the engine. Yes, brother. Push back. 1, 2, 3. I'll have to come on first.
I'm going to change the stick shift, right?
Yeah man, I turn the gearbox. Nice.
The next day.
Right, so this is the next day. So today is pretty much disassemble of the center console. Right, so I remove this. It's just a little plastic pieces that needs to be removed. I pulled the clips already, so it's just simple to pull over. So it's just time to remove the gear selector, and I'm gonna see if I can get down to the chassis frame right here, where if I'm lucky, I don't know, this is the first F20 I'm working on, so I don't know if there's a hole there for like the manual transmission one, because these cars come in manual transmission as well, the M version. So maybe there's a hole there that is maybe covered or something. If not, I maybe would have to drill a hole or something so the shifter can come up. So I'll be working on that. So I'm going to remove this and then be on my way. And this is expensive, you know. I saw where these are selling for like $200 US. So I'm not going to throw these away. I will sell them to anybody who wants it. Yeah, because people do conversion with these. When they're changing from the from manual to the transmission, because the BMW transmissions are really good. They shift fast and everything, so people do use them. However, I don't want it. So if someone is interested, I still have the transmission and the shifter. Can give you at a price. So let me know. Alright, now so the center console shifter is removed. So as I said, I know, you know, BMW is a company that they think outside of the box. Cause look, you see, BMW doesn't know so that drifter exists, and that drifter would have turned the car manual, you know. So BMW leave a little space to me, and see it there. It look like that cover the bolt under the car. So once you remove that, you have a hole where the shifter can come up. You see, so this make it way much easier. So all I have to do is just figure out how to remove that cover, and then there would be a hole right through to the ground. Yeah man, this is why I love BMW. Everything just bolt up and everything is just set for that drifter. Yeah man, so let's work into. I remove this liquor section, And I so you can see right down to the ground. Yeah man, stay tuned. Tear down there, rebuild it. It's just pretty much the clutch pedal there. So this is just a brake pedal alone. I remove the clip. So I'm gonna remove the brake pedal and then do some modification to get a clutch to work here. Due to the fact that it's a BMW, clutches are interchangeable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a clutch, do some modification and see if I can get a clutch under here. And BMW clutches are a little bit different because the clutch master is on the pedal as well, like the E46, the E36. So I'm going to do some modification to let that work in this small space here. In, brake pedal, out. Yes, as I said, I did a modification from another vehicle, another BMW, and I used that clutch in this car. So everything works good, everything line up back. BMW already made the clutch hose to come straight to brake master. There's one on the other side, there's a nipper here. As I said, BMW just set the car for everything. So if you plan to go manual, there's also this section here to just plug onto the master cylinder there. So just come back here, and this is my clutch line here. So all I have to do is just connect it to the box, go on the road. 1, 2.
Day 4.
Alright, so rising up the ladder engine. So at the moment we have some water inside because the engine was out for a while. You can see the reflection in there. So this is the water inside. So let's see if we can get that out. We have 2 turbo. We have a 48, a very small one, and we have the Borgwana Swisser. So this is a larger one. Sounds good, whistle good. However, because it's a 63 backhousing, takes a longer time to go and boost. So I downgraded to a 48 backhousing. So you get boost at like 1500, 2000 RPM. You have boost. Yeah man, so see if we can work with this one and get a nice whoosh and a quicker whoosh. Now I'm playing this. Alright, so this is the next day. So bring up the engine and clean it out, open out the cylinder walls and so on. Due to the fact that water was inside, I have to ensure that the cylinder walls are clean to remove the rust, to stop it from damaging the cylinder walls and the rings and the pistons. So that with that being done now, I'm on the wiring aspect of the car. I'm trying to rewire the car, have my probe to run through, ensure that everything is working good. All these things, I'm going to start them out. This was just pretty much a rough mock-up. As you can see, there's still some raw wires here and there. So I'm going to try and see if I can sort them out. But other than that, everything looks good so far. I was wondering which turbo to use, but I just stick with the original Borgwana that I had. Sounds good, build boost good and everything. So wiring aspect of it is almost finished. You can see me still need some little work. But other than that good. Box alright, the box is mounted to the engine, bolt up and everything nice. So you just pretty much should do a test run. As you can see, I'm doing the mock-up just to put the radiator and so on it, and that's good. Put water in there, give it a start and run through everything to ensure that everything is up to date and running. Alright, so apart from that, everything look good. Once we get it started and it's running, it's time to mock up the mounts for the BMW. Yeah man, so that is it so far. So keep in tune, people. Backing line, mock up a fuel cell, battery, the engine. You put some water on it so it can run for a little while. So I use the probe, see if we can get a start. What? Nothing. Alright, so most likely that's the starter. Let's see if we can pull on the starter and see what I go on, because the starter has been out for a while, more than a year now. This starter put down, same as I see it, and the engine water catches sun dried, so you know, look dirt and grime maybe inside. So see if we can start that out right now. Alright, so back with the starting. So pretty much is a starter there. Alright, so starter gives some problem. I try clean it up. As I see, I already clean out inside of it. So just clicking. I just bought a new solenoid, so with that new solenoid and the ammeter is okay. Doesn't look bad, no burn smell, so you know, so that good. So that's pretty much fix up. Alright, so start up and running. Will it start? That's the question. Let's try. Yes, it did. But the lock off back gate like a chatter. Yep. So need little chatter adjustment. Let me just adjust it back.
Following day.
Alright, welcome back, people. So pretty much it's a day, almost a fit up day, you know, because I'm going to build a bracket, alright, for the gearbox. Due to the fact that this was in a pickup, the clutch is turned another way, so it would have to pull to the engine, right? And it was, before it was a string clutch, or what you would call a card clutch. So it wasn't hydraulic, it was an old-time manual clutch that was on the box. So I'm going to convert that to hydraulic. As you can see, I also bought some steel braided clutch line. So I'm going to sort that out. Drop the box on the back seat. I'm going to link my welder brethren and we're going to put in some work. I also have the damaged bottom half for 1nz here to help mock up the clutch. Clutch this and everything is there, clutch fork. So all I have to do now is pretty much just bring it to him, work on it and see if we can get it up and running and get the clutch working. Once that is done, everything else can just be mounted and bolted up together, and that should be it. Shouldn't have any problem, everything should work as planned, and then I can go ahead to build the mount and so on for the engine. So keep in tune, man. Alright, so I don't know, at the welding shop, see if we can put in some work on the gearbox, get the clutch up and running, clutch working. Alright, so the box in place is just pretty much to do some welding to build some brackets and so on to get this to be mounted correctly, and also the clutch fork aligned with the pressure plate. So working on it right now to get it to the finished product that is desired. TIG welding, MIG welding. Now I'm play this here, man.
Well, today is a loom day, as you can see. I'm redesigning the loom for this chassis due to the fact that this loom was created for the ladder, so I have to redesign it for the BMW chassis. Right now I'm in the process of changing it over. As you can see, this was here, and I have to remove it and put it this way because the power source was to the left on the ladder. However, on the BMW it's to the right. Alright, so I have to turn this like this. All of the positive go to that side, and then the engine is to the left. Alright, so I'm changing over the loom. I just remove all the tape because it was in here, so I just remove all the tape and I'm branching it off into a new direction. I bought my loom tape and I'm just finishing up all the wires and so on. So keep in tune. Yes, man. Loom there, tape there, redesign there, everything in a one day, man. After turning the loom, as you can see, it's a good extension. Extend the loom it should come right to the power source right here, because the BMW power source is right here. The positive, negative is here. So I made it that the loom can fit through here. Remove the strut tower brace. So it's to come right here. And I bend it right here. Yep. So you come to the positive here. And then it's also run it on the wall and come around, but you know, so I'm not going to go through all of that right now. Put it right there, strut brace. It's also drop behind the engine like this and come around to the front. Right, so a cam sensor right at the back here, so temp sensor. This would be the positive to the starter motor. This would be the coil pack, so that would go up on top. And this go all the way down to the crank sensor. Then we have injector, TPS, idle control valve, VTEC valve, or I call it valvematic or whatever. You see? So it look like you line up right at the sun. Sit there to hold it up on the wall like this. Some tie strap to hold it up right there, hold it up there. And it's also nice. So this is where it's at. Yeah man, I owe them man, I owe them. So today is a building day. I just built this from scratch. Right, it's pretty much a unique design. As you can see, the original gearbox shifter drops right under the dashboard, right, which is not accessible for me. I had to design an A-frame that is bolted to the chassis without cutting the chassis, and added an extended shifter. As you can see, it works fine. Neutral, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. I will go back to neutral, reverse. Everything works, and it works very smooth. No hiccup, everything works. Right? So I added an extended shifter to the car, and my hydraulic handbrake when I'm ready. I'm in the process of building a dual caliper setup. And now to the engine bay. So as you can see, engine bay look nice, look like a sweetie, colorful, eh? Yes man. So pretty much set up there. I just strap on back the colors and so on. Just I come from the spray shop, the valve cover and everything. I'm gonna get spray up, even though some liquid thing and the pulley system. It's nice up at the turbo. So yeah, it not look bad. So only thing that is left is to finish the coolant, the cooling system, and once the cooling system is finished, then that's it. The car can run as long as it wants without problem, without hiccup. Right, the boost is there, everything else is there, everything is connected, fuel is also connected. Right, so it's just pretty much to get a drive out time. Yes brother, you look good man.
The BMW, eh? Yes brother. Manual swap the BMW man. Brother, I got 3 liquor patrol now. Yeah, yeah, I catch on everything. Bombard, yeah. Drive nicely, you know. I'm winding on the window then, because you know, it's full up of smoke. We need to move the exhaust around the engine bay, because exhaust drop right below the engine bay there, so we need to move the exhaust, because you know, full up of smoke. Bumbo, this is a big old patrol there. Oh, I think I see a BMW suspension, and I didn't feel that a while ago. Yeah, brother, car nice man. Yeah, car nice. Car nice, a Fred. You know, so I think when the tuner when touch this ECU and limit it to 4,000, you know, that's why the car kind of lazy, because me I reach rev limiter early, you know. Me I reach the rev limiter early, so from the rev gauge, it seems the rev limiter there about 4 grand or 3.5. So that this a car now, so I feel like you know enough power, but really and truly the car needs to be tuned. So that me I work on. Yes, brother. So I can't go car wash and see if I can get the car clean up. Easy, just go now. So where the you build fast car too?
Now,
Yeah, they done it. That's true. That's it, only man. Yes, brother. I don't like that. Alright, so back in business. Fan a come on. Engine that tracker nice, the fan just chip in, so just a wait for ensure so the fan chip out. You gonna hear the rev jump up back. But yeah, car nice man. Car nice. Just need a tune here there. Fan chip out back now. See there? So fan a cycle, everything nice. Fan a cycle. Car a cool, it a get gas, everything a go on. So I can't any vlog right here, so stay tuned for tuning there. And the first slide. Yes brother. That drifter out. Tuning there, you can see. Car.